Good morning, students. We are live now. Good morning, Sanika, Nikita. Is my audio and video clear? Okay. Good morning, Divyashri, Likita. Okay. Thank you for confirming. Okay. Let's wait for others. Okay. Himanshu and Anika has also joined. Okay. Chetan, Navya, Jayashree. Okay. Let's start. Then we have good strength to start the class. So we are solving one model paper. Till now, from first question 1 to 10 MCQs we have solved. And today we have to start from the 11th MCQ. So question you can see on my screen. It is assertion and reason type of question. So the statement assertion is the perimeter of two similar triangles are respectively 30 centimeter and 24 centimeter. If AB is equals to 10 centimeter, then PQ is equals to 8. So first of all, what is perimeter? What is perimeter? Here it's mentioned the triangles are similar. So triangle ABC and PQ are similar. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This thing is given to us. If two triangles are similar, we know the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal. So from similarity, I can write AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR, BC by QR, it's equals to AC by PR. So this result we know, if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal. So it's given to us. The triangles are similar, so that means this thing is already given to us. Now what we have to check? If their perimeters are, so perimeter of triangle ABC and triangle PQR is also given to us. So what's the meaning of perimeter? What is the meaning of perimeter? So it's given to us triangle AB is perimeter, ABC's perimeter is 30 centimeter and perimeter of triangle PQR is 24 centimeter. So what's the meaning of perimeter? I want you people to answer. What is the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter of a triangle. Perimeter of a triangle. Or in general, what is perimeter? Perimeter is equals to total length. Yes, perimeter is equals to sum of all the sides. Perimeter is equals to sum of all the sides. If it is triangle, so sum of all the sides of a triangle. If it is a quadrilateral, sum of all the sides of a quadrilateral. Yes, so it is A plus B plus C, or here I can write AB plus BC plus AC, or PQ plus QR plus PR. So just remember, if any time any ratios are equal, then the sum of the ratios will also be equal. So what does it mean? If AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR, then it will be also equals to AB plus BC plus AC by PQ plus QR plus PR. So this is a result of ratio that you can remember. Like with the example, I will explain you. If we know 1 by 2, it's equals to 2 by 4, which is equals to 3 by 6. We know all the three ratios are equal, because here also if you cancel, you will be getting 1 by 2 only. If all the ratios are equal, then if you add, like you can see here, if you are doing 1 plus 2 plus 3, and if you are doing 2 plus 4 plus 6, so 1 plus, so this will get 6 by 12. So their sum the ratio is also equals to the ratio of these fractions. Okay, so this result of ratio you have to remember. So that's why if AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR, we can write this is equals to the sum of these sides also. So I can write AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR, it's equals to AC by PR. Now what is sum of the sides? What is sum of the sides? Sum of the sides, it's actually perimeter. Sum of the sides is perimeter. So I can write it as perimeter of triangle ABC, perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle PQR. So this we got. Now it's given to us, the value of the perimeter is given to us. Value of perimeter is given to us 30 and 24. We can write, so I can get any of the ratio. So AB, I can write AB by PQ, it's equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR, and this is equals to, if I substitute the value, it is 30 by 24. It's 30 by 24. So this thing is given to us. Now what is the question? What's the question? The telling perimeter of similar triangles are given to us if AB is equals to 10 centimeter, then PQ is equals to 8. See, I have told you earlier also, the thing which is written with if, the thing which is written with if, that is given to us. The thing which is written with given with if, that particular thing is given to us, and after then whatever is written, that we have to prove, or we have to find, So that means here AB's value is given to us as 10 centimeter, and we have to find the value of PQ. If PQ is equals to 8 centimeter, that means this statement is true. Here AB's value we have to consider as 10, and PQ, if we are getting 8 centimeter, then this assertion is true. So how to check? We can consider this ratio AB by PQ. We can write it equals to 30 by 24. So AB by PQ, because all the ratios are equal, so AB by PQ I can write as 30 by 24. So AB's value is given to us. AB's value is given to us as 10 centimeter. So now we can do cross multiplication. So 10 into 24 is equals to PQ into 30. Now this 30 also, if I shift to this side, it will get divided. So it will get divided. I am just going to do cancellation here. 1 0 and 0 will get cancelled. 3 into 1, 3 into 8. So what's the value of PQ we are getting? What is the value of PQ we are getting here? PQ we are getting equals to 8 centimeter. So that's the given value also. So that means assertion statement is true. Because if we are finding the value of PQ, we are getting the value of PQ as 8 centimeter, and that's the given value also. That means assertion is true. Now let's see the reason statement. In reason, it's mentioned the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. So squares of the ratio, that means squares of the ratios. Squares of the ratios of the corresponding sides of similar triangle is same as the ratio of their areas. is same as the ratio of their areas. Is same means equals to, ratio means a fraction of the area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR. So this is what given to us in second statement, which is reason statement. So now you have to tell me whether this is true or false. They have mentioned the square of the ratio. The square ratio means fractions. The square of the ratio of the corresponding side. That means AB by PQ whole square is equals to BC by QR whole square is equals to AC by PR whole square. This is equals to area of triangle by area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR. Yes, so this is a result of similarity. This is a result of similarity. So ratio of the, a square of the ratio of the corresponding side of similar triangle is same as the ratio of their areas. So this is also true because this is one of the results of similarity. So both A and R are true. Both are true. But now see the options. See, the options are little different here in this question. It is both A and R are true. So in first option both are true. R is the correct explanation of A. If you see second statement, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So from these two you have to select, because if you see option C, A is true, R is false. Then D option, A is false, R is true. So in these two options, one of these is false. So that means these two options are not correct. But now which option is the correct answer? A or B? Do you think both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A? Or both are true but R is not the correct explanation of A? So which option you think that is true? Which option is true? Because this type of options you will be getting like in your exam also. Both are true but R is the correct explanation of A, or R is not the correct explanation of A? A option. A option. Are you all with the A option? See, unless you try, if you're trying, if it's wrong also, no problem. But I want you people to try to give the answer, because it's a bit logical question. After finding also whether both are true. So because in two options both are true, A and B also. So A option says both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. R is the correct explanation of A. See, if you see this option, see here A and R. See, A is related with perimeter. Option A is related with perimeter. Although in both the options we are discussing the ratio of the similar triangles sides. Okay, but in A option it's perimeter, but in option B we are talking about area. So basically they are actually not related with each other. They are not related. So in option, in assertion statement we are talking about perimeter, and in reason statement we are talking about area. So area is not giving us any hint about the perimeter. This is the different result. This is different result of similarity. They are not at all connected with each other. So that's why both are correct, but R is not the correct option. R is not the correct explanation of A. So option B is correct here. Option B. A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. I hope you have understood this question. Is it clear? When both, when suppose they change the statement like this. If the statement is changed like this, B statement, if they mold the statement like this, the ratio of the corresponding sides of similar triangle is equals to the ratio of their perimeter. If they mold the statement like this, I'm just giving you an example. If they change the statement, the ratio of the corresponding sides of similar triangle is same as the ratio of their perimeters, then option A would have been the correct answer. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Once again, if the statement is changed like this, the ratio of the corresponding sides of similar triangle is same as the ratio of the perimeter. If reason is like this, if reason is like this, then option A will be correct. In this case, option A will be correct because both are true, and in reason is the correct explanation of assertion. In that case, it will be true. But now as per this statement, because A and R, they are not at all related, although they are talking about similar triangles, so then option B is the correct answer for this one. I hope it's clear now. Let's do next question. If you get any doubt, you just can tell me. I'll take the doubts in between. Okay, next question. If the sum of n terms of an AP, so this is a question of arithmetic progression. If the sum of n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 5n, so sum, how do we write? Sum we write as Sn. We write sum as Sn. This is equals to 3n square plus 5n. If the sum of n terms of AP is 3n square plus 5n, then which of its term is 164? Then which term is 164? So then some term is given to us, 164, I can just write it as an. Then which term is 164? So I just have to find the value of n for this. Which term is 164? So there I want you to remember one formula. And also, if you are getting confused, some of you will get confused here, because this confusion I have seen, like many times I have seen, you people will think that 164 is the value of n. 164 is n. See, any time when you are seeing which term if you are seeing, that means you have to find the value of n. From here, which term, if which term is mentioned, that means you have to find n. Here 164 is an. Now for this one, just remember one formula. From Sn we can find an. From Sn we can find an. With the help of this formula, an is equals to a n minus an is equals to s n minus s n minus 1. So with the help of this formula, if you know Sn, you can find an. If you know Sn, means if you know sum of terms, you can find an with the help of this formula. Now I'll explain you this formula. What is this? Suppose if you know sum of 8 terms, I'm just giving example. If you know sum of 8 terms, you can find here any term you can find. Let's suppose 8th term you want to find. So this will be sum of 8 terms minus sum of 7 terms. Like this you have to use this formula. If you have to find 10th term, from sum how to find sum of 10th term minus sum of 9th term. See Sn, this is Sn, this is Sn minus 1. This is Sn, Sn minus 1. See same thing, this is 8, 8 minus 1 is 7. This is 10, 10 minus 1 is 9. So this formula you can use always whenever you know Sn and you have to find an. Now an is actually given to us. We have to find the value of n. So in this formula I'll just do the substitutions. First of all, Sn. Sn we already know. Sn we already know, and an also we know. An is 164. an is 164 because this is the given thing. Sn is given to us 3n square plus 5n. Okay, so I am just substituting the value of Sn. Now what is Sn minus 1? Sn n minus 1 means, see here at place of n we are writing n minus 1. So wherever you see n, just write its value as n minus 1. Wherever n is there, you can write at place of n, n minus 1. So we can write 3 into n minus 1 whole square plus 5 into n minus 1. So here I will just substitute. This is Sn. So An's value which is given to us is 164. Sn is 3n square plus 5n minus. Now Sn minus 1 is what? 3 into. So this value which I have found. This is the value of 3. This is the value of Sn minus 1. So 3 into n minus 1 whole square plus 5 into n minus 1. Plus 5 into n minus 1. So we can simplify this to find the value of n. So you can do this along with me, and I want you people to share your answers before me. Let's see who will do. This is simple question, not very difficult. Only you should know this concept. If you know Sn, you can find An with the help of Sn. So I have just substituted the value of now Sn and Sn minus 1. So in n minus 1, I have just substituted n as n minus 1. Okay. Now let's simplify it. So 164 is equals to 3n square plus 5n as it is, because both are unlike terms. Now here inside the bracket, first of all we will solve n minus 1 whole square. So a minus b, we can apply the identity a minus b. A minus b is a plus a square plus b square. So a minus b, I hope every one of you knows, it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, now a is n, so I can write it n square plus 1 square is 1 minus 2n. So I have just applied here identity. Here I can do bracket multiplication. 5 into n is 5n minus 5 into 1 is 5. Now further simplification we can do. Further simplification you can do. So 164 is equals to 3n square plus 5n minus, here bracket multiplication, 3n square plus 3, 3 into 1 is 3 minus 6x minus 6n plus 5n minus 5. Now here like terms we can solve. We can solve the like terms. So 164 is equals to 3n square plus 5n minus 3n square. So 3 minus 5, see 3 and minus 5, these are like terms. So 3 minus 5 is minus 2, because plus minus is minus and the sign which is with greater number. So 3 minus 5 is minus 2 and minus 6 plus 5 is minus 1. Again plus minus minus and the sign is which is with the greater number. So minus 1n you can write, or minus n also you can write. In next step I am just going to open the bracket. So here I am going to write, so 164 is equals to 3n square plus 5n. So if minus is outside the bracket, you have to change the signs. If minus is outside, you have to change the sign. So minus 3n square plus 2 plus 1n. So now we can solve it further. So 3n square and minus 3n square, it will get cancelled. 5n plus 1n. So like terms we can solve. 164 is equals to 5 plus 1, and 2 is like 2 we can shift to other side. This plus 2 we can shift to other side, it will become minus 2. So here I am just going to write 164 minus 2 is equals to 5n plus 1. So this is equals to 6n. So 28th term, okay, Tarun has solved. Okay, so 164 minus 2 is 162. 162 by 6, because 6 we have to shift to other side. So we can divide 6 into 2. If you divide this one, cancellation we can do. 6 into 2 is 12, 42. 6 into 7 is 42. So I am getting n's value as 27. 162, 27th I am getting. Are you all getting 27 only? Because I got the value of n is 27. So 27th term. B option. The Tarun has given the answer 27th term. So is it clear? Option B, 27th term. So only this concept you have to remember. From Sn we can find An with the help of this formula. I hope you are making down the notes. So An is equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. Let's do next question now. Question number 13th. Any doubts you can let me know. So this is the question of section and midpoint formula. So what is given to us? The points which divides a line segment in the ratio internally lies. So one line segment is there. So suppose this line segment AB. So coordinates are given to us. Coordinates of the end point of line segment given to us is 7, minus 6 and 3, 4. These are the coordinates of the endpoints because line segment joining the points. Whenever you given, it's given as line segment joining the point, that means endpoints of the line segments are given to us and it's getting divided by some point in the ratio 2 is to 3. In the ratio 2 is to 3, suppose it is point P. So the point you have to find, if some point is x comma y, we have to find in which quadrant it lies. We have to find in which quadrant. See, in Cartesian plane we have 4 quadrants. In Cartesian plane we have 4 quadrants. This is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. See, in first quadrant both x and y are positive. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In third quadrant, both x and y are negative. Fourth quadrant, x positive, y negative. So we have to find the point. You have to find the point using section formula, and it depends, like you have to see whichever point you are finding according to their signs, you can mention in which quadrant that particular point lies. Now I'll just write here. So section formula we know, that means basically in this question we have to find this xy. In this question we have to find xy. So A's coordinates I am just writing as x1, y1, and this is coordinate of this point. This is xy. B's coordinates I am writing as x2, y2, and this is the ratio. Ratio is m1 is to m2. So I hope you remember section formula. What is section formula for x? What is section formula? Section formula. The section formula. Today I don't see much responses. M1 x1, okay, M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2 also. Yes. So Jayashree has given the formula by M1 plus M2. Now x is equals to, we can substitute. M1's value is 2, x2's value is 3, plus M2 is 3, x1 is 7. So 2 plus 3. If you solve it, what you will get? This will be entirely positive, because we are doing MCQs. If you want, you can solve it further, because all the values are positive, so this will be positive only. So 6 plus 21. So this is 6 plus 21 by 5. So 27 by 5. So positive value I am getting, positive value. So x is positive. Now let's see y's value. So y is equals to, same way as we have x formula, same formula for y, but here m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So let's substitute the value. M1 is 2, Y2 is 4, plus M2 is 3, M2 is 3, Y1 is negative 6 by 2 plus 3, option D, fourth quadrant. Okay. Let's see. So 8, 2 into 4 is 8, plus minus here minus 3 into 6 is 18 by 5. So here if you do, if you solve it further, so you'll get minus 8 minus 18, plus minus is minus. So this is 10, but the sign which is with greater number. So minus 10 by 5, if you solve it, negative 2 you will get, negative 2. So x is positive here, and y is negative. So you see fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. So option D, option D. Yes, so correct answer given by Jayashree and Sanika, Jayashree and Likhita. So see, section and midpoint formula, the question is very direct. The question is very direct, but you have to use some logic here. After finding the value of x and y, this is the additional thing you have to see. So you can expect this type of questions. Let's do now next question, question number 14th. Question number 14th. So this question is from tangents and intersecting chords. In the given figure, sides AB, BC, CD and DA are of the quadrilateral of a circle that touch at this point PQRS respectively. Then you have to find the value of AS plus QB. You have to find the value of this thing, AS plus QB. So this is very simple question. AS plus QB you have to find. So what will be the value of AS plus QB? And which result we can use here? Which result we can use here? This tangents and intersecting chords. Tangents and intersecting chords. Option A. Okay, so Tarun has given the answer option A. Okay, good. So which result you have used here? So according to Tarun, AB is the answer. See, we know tangent from the, yes, AP plus BP. Yes, we know. See, if you just see this part, AS is tangent from exterior point A, and also AP is the tangent from exterior point A. So we have done this property, tangents from the same exterior point, they are equal. This property we have done, tangents from a common exterior point or same exterior point are equal in length, are equal in length. So that means I can say AS is equals to AP. AS is equals to AP. This AS is equals to AP because they are from the same exterior point A. Same way from B point we have tangents BP and BQ. So I can write, because they are also from same exterior point B, so I can write here QB is equals to QB, it is equals to, this is QB, this is equals to PB. Other ways also, this DS is also equals to DR and CR is also equals to CQ using the same result. But we don't need these two because I have to find the value of AS and QB. So I am just writing it in the form of two equations. I am adding them. I am adding these equations. If we add, left hand side should get added with the left hand side. So AS plus QB is equals to AP plus PB. Right hand side I am adding with the right hand side. So AS plus QB is equals to, because I have to find this AS plus QB. So which is equals to AP plus PB. If you see here AP plus PB, AP plus PB, if you are adding, it is becoming equals to AB. So AB is the correct answer. Option A, AB is correct. AP plus PB. So I hope you have understood. This very basic question. If any doubts, you can just let me know. Okay, question number 15th. Let's do question number 15th. So again, like assertion and reason, but two statements are given to us. Two statements are given to us, and you have to then choose the correct answer. Both 1 and 2 are true. Both first and second are false. Statement 1 is true and second is false. So statement 1 is false and second is true. These are the options. So accordingly, we have to answer. So these are the options. The options. Accordingly, we have to answer these type of questions after reading the statements correctly. So sum of 20 multiples of 4 is 480. Sum of 20 multiples of 4. Sum of 20 multiples of 4 is 480. Is it correct? As 20, they are telling it this is equals to 480. This is AP's question. Sum of first 20 multiples of 4. What are first 20 multiples of 4? What are first 20 multiples of 4? Sum of first 20 multiples. See multiples. See 4 into 1 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 4 into 3 is 12. 4's multiples we are doing, right? 4 into 4 is 16. So these are the multiples. These numbers are the multiples. These are the multiples of 4. Multiples of 4. When I am multiplying 4 with any number, 4 into 5 is 20. 4 into 6 is 24. So these numbers are the multiples of 4. So they are telling when we are adding 4's multiple, the sum is 480. So we can use the formula of AP for SN. What's the formula of SN? What is the formula of SN? What's the formula of SN? See, SNs we have two formulas. For SN we have two formulas. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes, so Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And we have another formula also. Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. So these two formulas are there. We can make use of any of the formula. and we can find the value of S20. Okay, so I am just going to find the value of S20. So S20 is equals to, so first formula I am going to use. I am just going to use first formula, and I have to check whether I am getting 480 as the answer or not. So n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. See, n's value is 20 here because S20, number of terms 20. So 20 by 2 into 2a, which is the first multiple of 4. That is the first term. So first multiple here you see it is 4. So that means a is equals to 4 here. And if you see the difference also, difference is also 4. Difference is also 4. And n's value is 20. So 2 into 4, 2 into 4 plus this is 20 minus 1 is 19 into d. D is also 4. So here we can do cancellation. So 10 into 2 into 4 is 8 plus 19 into 4. 9 into 4 is 36. 76. So what is the value of sum we are getting? 840. Yes, so if you simplify this, we will get 840 because this we will get 10 into 84. 10 into 84 you are going to get. So 10 into 84 is 840. 10 into 84 is 840. So is it correct? That means what about first statement? They have mentioned sum of 20 multiples is 480, but we are getting answer as 840. Sn we are getting 840, but it's mentioned sum of first 20 multiples is 480. So that means it is false. It's not true. First statement is false because the given sum is not matching with the sum we are finding. Now, second statement you can say if in an AP n terms, if in an AP of sum of n terms is equals to this where n is equals, where n, a, l are the number of terms, first term and last term. So yes, that's also true because I have given you the formula of Sn. So this formula we can also use where n is a number of terms, a is the first term and l is the last term. So this is also, this one is true. First is false, second is true. Yes, so option D. Option D is the correct answer here. Statement 1 is false and second is true. So here we have completed our MCQs. Let's start question number 2. Question number 2 on you can see on my screen. Now subjective type of questions we are starting. Now we are going to start subjective type of questions. Question 2 you can see on my screen. This is 4-mark question. So what we have to do in this one, given that the volume of the cuboid is given by the expression volume is equals to length into breadth into height. So volume of the cube it can be written, and we know this formula also in 9th grade we have done. So volume of cube is equals to what? Length into breadth into height. So volume it can be expressed in this. Now if the volume of the, this is cuboid not cube, if the volume of the cuboid is expressed by the polynomial, now they're telling the volume it is expressed by the polynomial x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. So we have to find the expression for length, breadth and height in terms of x if length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height. Yes. So how to do this question? See, one polynomial is given to us that I can write as fx. It is equals to x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. So what we have to do in this question? What we have to do in this question? I want you people to give responses. We have to factorize. Yes. because it's a cubic polynomial. Only see the language of the question is bit different, but you have to understand it is same of factorization. The concept is of factorization. So one polynomial is given to us and this is cubic polynomial. This is cubic polynomial and we know cubic polynomial when we are factorizing it, we will get three factors. Okay, so those factors only we can write one of the factor as length, other factor as breadth and other factor as height. How to get the first factor now? How to get first factor? We have to, like this type of questions we have done earlier also. First of all, we just have to like with trials we have to find what is the first factor. You can try it with plus 1 x value, different values you can, x is equals to plus 1, x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to plus minus 2. So with these values you can try. I'm just going to try it with f is equals to minus 1. I'm just going to try with minus 1. So minus 1 whole cube plus 13 into minus 1 square plus 32 into minus 1 plus 20. So this is minus 1, cube of a negative is negative, square of a negative is positive. So 13 into 1 is 13, minus 32, because 32 into minus 1 is minus 32 plus 20. If you solve it, this is f of minus 1. If you solve it, you will get its answer equals to 0. Because this is 12, 13 minus 1 is 12 and here you will get minus 12, minus 32 plus 20 which is equals to 0. Yes, so x is equals to minus 1. At minus 1 we are getting. So what is the factor then? We got the value of x. X is equals to minus 1. When we substituted the value of x as minus 1, we got our answer 0, or I can say remainder is 0. This is what? This is remainder. This we are getting remainder. On dividing some, on dividing we'll get remainder. So here remainder is equals to 0. Yes, so factor is x plus 1. Therefore, you can write x plus 1. Opposite you have to write, if x is equals to minus 1. Minus 1 when you shift to this side, it will become x plus 1. Therefore, x plus 1 is a factor of fx. Fx or polynomial you can write. Now, what is the second step? What's the second step of this factorization? What is the second step? Second step, we have to divide this polynomial with the factor which we have found. So x cube plus 13x cube square, x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. So further, first factor by trials we have to find. So I found first factor x plus 1. This is the factor I found. Now with this factor we have to divide the given polynomial. So division, you know how to do. First term same we will write. So first term is x. Now with this first term x cube will divide the first term of the divisor. Will divide the first term of the divisor. So this is x. So if you divide this one, you will get x square. Because x cube is x into x into x. If you divide it with x, 2x will get cancelled. So x into x is x square. Okay, so this x square you have to write at the quotient. Now you have to multiply x square with the second term of the divisor which is equals to 1. See, this is 1. So x square into 1 is x square. This x square you have to write under the like term. So under 13x square you can write. Now you have to subtract. So here minus, here also minus. So plus will be changed to minus. So x cube minus x cube 0. 13 x square minus 1 x square is 12x square. Now these terms you can bring down, plus 32x plus 20. Now same process we will follow. We'll follow the same process. 12x square. So same term I am just going to write. First term same we have to write. Then second one. Now after writing it same, so with this 12x square, you have to divide the first term of the divisor, which is x. So if you divide it, you will get 12x. This 12x you have to write at the quotient. So and under like term also, you have to write with this 12x, you have to multiply the second term of the divisor, which is 1. And this is also equals to 12x. So you can write under the like term. Like term is 32x. Now change sign. So plus will be changed to minus. Plus will be changed to minus. Then 32 minus 12 is 20. So this 20 also will bring down plus 20. Now same first term will write at 20x and 20x we can write as it is. Now with this first term we'll divide the first term of the divisor, which is x. If you divide, you will get 20. So here 20 you can write at quotient. And now with this 20, you will multiply the second term of the divisor, which is equals to 1. See, this is 1, x plus 1, right? So 20 into 1 is 20. So you can write it under the like term. Now change the signs. So plus will be changed to minus. Here also plus will be changed to minus. So remainder is equals to 0. Remainder is equals to 0. Okay, x plus 1, x plus 10 and x plus 2 is equals to 0. So this is not equals to 0. These are the factors. So here remainder you should always get 0 because we are dividing with the factor. When you are dividing with the factor, x plus 1 is a factor. When you are dividing with the factor, remainder should be 0. If here you are not getting remainder 0, that means somewhere you have done mistake. Okay. Now here quotient we got quadratic polynomial. At quotient we got quadratic polynomial. We can factorize it further. So by further factorization, by splitting the middle term we can do. By further factorization, so you can write it down. So we can factorize x square plus 12x plus 20. X square plus 12x plus 20. This is quadratic polynomial. We can factorize it by splitting the middle term. So what are the factors of this one? What are the factors? So 12 we have to split. 12 we have to split. Splitting the middle term process now I am not going to explain. I hope you already know. So factors I want to know, as Sarun has already solved, 10 and 12. 10 and 12. Okay, so x square plus 10x. See 12 we can split into 10 and 2. Because 10 into 2 is 20 and if you add it will be 12. Now we can make pairs. So this is one pair, this is one pair. So x common I am taking. So x plus 10. Here 2 I am going to take common. So x plus 10. So I am getting x plus 2 into x plus 10. Our first factor we have already found. I can write now x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. This is equals to x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 10. Now here our question is not getting over. Although we have factorized, see if this is a normal question, we would have finished our answer here itself. If we would like normal factorization, one polynomial is given to us and you just have to factorize, then the question, this is the end of the question. But read the statement now. Read the statement. We have to find the expressions for length, breadth and height. So this is the final step. we have to find the expressions for length, breadth and height. Although we have found factors now. We have found the factors. So factors are x plus 1, x plus 2 and x plus 10. These are the factors. But we have to find the expressions for length, breadth and height. It is given to us. Length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height. So what is length then? What is length? So we got three factors, x plus 1, x plus 2 and x plus 10. So in this question it says find the expression for length, breadth and height. In terms of x only we have to find. If length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height, then what is the expression for length, breadth and height? I want you people to answer. Full factorization we have done, but this is the last step here. Expressions for length, breadth and height you have to tell. We have factorized the polynomial. Let's see who will tell this one. Length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height. This you have to use this. To use this thing, length is 10. No, in terms of, see, these three expressions are only length, breadth and height. Okay, length is x plus 10. Jayashree is telling length is x plus 10. Okay, so length you people are telling x plus 10. Okay. Then what about breadth and height? Think a bit. It's not very difficult. Breadth is x plus 2. Okay. X plus 2. And the remaining one is height. Isn't it? Okay. So according to like two of the you people are giving the answers. Now easily also we can write this in the term in the form of like we got three factors x plus 1, x plus 2. It's correct only, but how to decide? How to decide? See, we will write this thing. We know here this form only will write. Length is more than breadth. Inequality I'll convert. Length is more than breadth. So I can write length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height. Breadth is more than height. So this now I can use this thing. Length is more than breadth and breadth is more than height. That means length is the greatest. That means length is the greatest. Breadth is in the middle and height is the smallest or height is the least. So if you see the factors, see x is some number which is common in all. Okay. So if you add 10 in x, that will be the greatest number. If you add 10 in x, that will be the greatest number. So x you can assume any value. Suppose x is equals to 2. Suppose x is equals to 2, then x plus 1 will become 3, x plus 2 will become 4 and this will become x plus 10 will become 12 if x is equals to 2. So you can see x plus 10 is the greatest, then x plus 2, then x plus 1. So like this you can understand, and here they have given this thing, length is greater than breadth, breadth is greater than height. So from here we are getting height is the smallest and length is the greatest. So that's why it is correct. Length is equals to x plus 10, breadth is equals to x plus 2 and height is equals to x plus 1. So this thing at the last you have to mention the expressions for length, breadth and height are L is equals to x plus 10, B is equals to x plus 2 and H is equals to x plus 1. So I hope this is clear. They have just mixed two concepts. This is actually the questions of polynomials, but they have just mixed this with the mensuration. Mixed with the mensuration. So you have to understand the language of the question as well before doing. So you can expect this type of questions in your exam, and these questions are only known as competency based questions. So when two or three concepts are mixed and one question is generated out of those. Okay. So here many more challenging questions we will do in this paper. The paper is very good. That's why I have chosen this paper. So I hope you are enjoying doing this paper. So how are the questions? Are the questions challenging or they are easy? Till now we have solved MCQs with 15 MCQs, and question two's first part we have done. So I just want to know how these questions are easy. Okay, so it's easy. Really good to know this. Only one student is answering here. Okay, it's fine then. It's already 6 o'clock. Tomorrow we will start. Tomorrow again 5 a.m. I'll take class because next you have exam on 21st. So 21st I will not take class. So tomorrow I'm going to continue this model paper. Let's see how many questions, because I'm doing explanation so it's taking time. The questions are also a bit lengthy moving forward. Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow 5 a.m. from question number two's second part. Then bye everyone. Have a wonderful day.